Hello guys, Angarancy, and I know I haven't made a very good consistency of videos lately, but I thought I'd make my second top 10 list of this channel. And I originally wanted this to be done after the top 10 best YouTubers, but I thought, why not do this now, just to be the filler. Show my talents for the top 10 list, but this list is based off what I said in the title. You know, every movie's subjective. Like I said in my previous video, if you haven't watched it, I said every game, every movie, every TV show is subjective. But there are times that everyone hates a single movie that some people actually like. Like to me, I liked a few movies, but I'm not calling honorable mentions because I believe this list deserves no honorable mentions. Because it's very, very few movies that actually were shit, but it turns out to be great movies to me. Oh good, oh okay. Now let's start off with number 10. Is Elysium. Directed by Neil Blomkamp. Since this is number 10 on my list, I felt like I like this movie, but why is on this list? Fans mixed. Most of the fans actually hated it. Most of them say they like it. Same with the critics, it's pretty mixed. And I do admit Jodie Foster is shit in it, but I just like it. It's my first Neil Blomkamp movie I ever watched. Before Chappie or District 9 or all that. I haven't seen those movies before then. But Chappie didn't exist at the time. But you can see why I like it. I just like his movies. And it just has great action, great visuals. I like the idea of the world. Overpopulation. Turns out there's a giant space station. Reminds everyone of Citadel, which when I look at it, doesn't even look like one. But most people complain about it is it's too familiar to District 9. Who cares? It's Neil Blomkamp. You need to understand. And I even heard one thing before. Some people like the exact same formula for movies, like Die Hard 2, exact same movie. But most people liked it, or most people hated it. Why this film gets a lot of hate? Because it's too much the same. Because Home Alone 2 got blasted for it. But there are very few people that liked it. Because it's the exact same movie and the exact same enjoyment. But you can see why everyone's really against Elysium. You just feel like those guys are just basing off what the critics say. Critics are bonkers when they... Oh wait, wrong movie. Number 9, you probably guessed this from a mile away. Number 9 is Kick-Ass 2. Why Kick-Ass 2 is on this list? Well, I watched Kick-Ass 2 directly after I watched this Kick-Ass 1, and I enjoyed the same amount. I got the same amount of enjoyment from Kick-Ass 2 from Kick-Ass 1. But everyone keep going off their heads because they keep, Matthew Vaughn's not directing it. You have to understand some directors. For those idiots who don't like change or someone else doing it, sometimes directors don't like doing the same thing twice or 3 times. Christopher Nolan was open to do 3 times. Joss Whedon was open to do it twice. Even George Lucas decided to go 3 in a row for Star Wars. But I can see why everyone's really mad about it. The story is not as good as the first, because I can see why, because first thing you get is story, event action, story, action, story, action. You barely get time for a story moment. which about the end of the movie, you actually get a little story, a little action break. I feel like it only takes like, I don't know, like 20 minutes or 15 minutes worth of story, and then action. And I do like action, but I don't like it every single second, but I didn't mind it for here. But Jim Carrey's character in it, I do understand why Jim Carrey was a little bit too angry about his role in it. But I did enjoy his character in it, and he has to do the Nicolas Cage role in the first Kick-Ass, since Nicolas Cage is not in it. But the thing that I like about Kick-Ass 2, same as Kick-Ass 1, is the theming and social commentary. Like social commentary, because if you try to become a superhero, you get consequences. You get high gang leaders going after you. It's theming what's it be like to be a hero. Because overall, we get killed in the end if we're trying to be heroes. If we got superpowers like Spider-Man's web or grabbing Indiana Jones's whip to make him effective, you'd still be killed. Role models. But I didn't understand what the movie's talking about. And that's why I like Kick-Ass 2, and I want to make a full review eventually when I want to. Now, the number's 8. Army Hotties! Yes, it's the Pirates of the Caribbean films. And to let you guys know, I'm pretty soft to these movies. Like, mostly high budget films are actually very charming to me. Like, they're charming to the world. Taken free. 2%. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean films, all of them are pretty good to me, and I even heard once that, like, I agree the first one's great. Second one was okay. Third one I actually liked. I liked the final climax, and no one even seems to enjoy. Because you expect that now from the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Stranger Tides, I agree it's the worst of the series, because I couldn't remember what was going on in the plot, because it's uneven, but it's their favorite guilty pleasure, as you can say. Some people have guilty pleasures. I even heard one that likes Resident Evil that I refuse to see because it's dumb and nothing to do with the video games to make me go and play the video games. But everyone has a guilty pleasure. My one is Pirates of the Caribbean, quadrilogy, instead of the anthology, because of the fifth Pirates of the Caribbean film. We have to see how it goes at the box office and see if they're gonna milk it one more time with the six pirates. But I don't really want to go deeper because everyone's nailed why they like it or nailed why they hated it. You can search all those videos. I don't have a solution, but if you love pirates, just go watch it because you'll have a good time. And you go why the critics never say or the fans say the action sequences are stupid. Because I find them very fun.